Today I am going to show you how you can make your almond milk at home. It's so quick, so easy, and this is a live video, so you guys will see just how quick and easy it is, because this is real time. So normally I would just go to the store, buy almond milk, no problem. But really, what really got me interested in making my own almond milk is when I got a look at the back of the box on the ingredients. Let me see if I can zoom in and show you. Yeah. All right, so just look at these ingredients, guys. Filtered water. So by the way, I found out that this almond milk, most of them, not really this one in particular, but most of them have 95% of water. And as you can see, the first ingredient here is water, which is okay. That's fine. Then almonds. Then we have all the chemicals that they added to it. Tricalcium phosphate, sea salt, natural vanilla flavoring, gel and gum, sunflower lecithin, locust bean gum, vitamin A, palmitate, ergocalciferol, just one bag of fluff, a lot of things except almonds. I just don't understand why it can't be almonds and water. Why can't it just be pure? But of course, this is commercial grade and they're trying to make it for a whole bunch of people. So yeah, it's full of a lot of stuff, and a lot of the times they come sweetened. I normally buy the unsweetened one and then add whatever sweetener I want to. But with all that said, I just want to make my own almond milk because I think it's better. And if you want to get rid of the chemicals, especially if you're allergic to something and you don't know what it is, it's always good to eliminate anything that's processed and try to go the natural route. And that way you can eliminate stuff that may be causing problems. Anyways, I'm going to get into the video now without rambling on anymore. So over here I have my almonds that I bought, whole almonds. And to begin, what you're gonna do is just get a cup. This is a cup size measuring cup, and I'm going to measure out 1 cup of almonds, or as we Jamaicans say, almond. Yeah, so I'm going to measure out 1 cup. We also have almonds in Jamaica, but I've never used them to make anything. I just eat them just like that. Maybe I can make an almond milk from local almonds next time. All right, so once you have your almonds in, what you're gonna do next is wash the almonds, because they're coming from a factory, and I imagine that maybe they just get a bunch of almonds from God knows where, and yeah, just wash your almonds, because you never know where they were before they got into this bag. So I'm just going to wash them in this container, rub them up well. And don't be surprised if you see, like, there's a lot of dirt on these almonds. And it's not just because they're brown. They actually have dust and dirt on them. Just take a look at this water. So you want to just wash it until the water becomes clear. I'm just going to rub it up some more. All right, so I'm just going to use a strainer to strain this out and wash it again until the water becomes clear, and then I'll come back and show you guys what it looks like. Once you have them washed and clean, what you're gonna do is just put them into a container. It doesn't really matter the container as long as it's clean, but I like glass because I can see what's going on in it. And then you're going to add some water to it to cover them up. And then you're going to cover it and set it aside for about 24 hours or overnight. But you need it to get nice and soft and swollen up. You want them to kind of get big. All right, so ahead of time I made some. Let me show you what they look like. So after about a day of soaking, this is what they look like. They are very soft. Some of them, the skin kind of peeling back now, but they're very, very soft. And this is exactly what you want. Let me see if I can show you guys a comparison between one that was soaked and one that wasn't soaked. All right, so you can see the difference here. You can see that this one is much more bigger and this one is looking, you know, dry and flat. So this is what you want, so we can extract the milk from it. Okay, so next we are going to blend. And guys, this is so easy. If I wasn't talking, I would be done by now. I'm going to just add my almonds, and then I'm going to add, so this is 1 cup of soaked almonds, and I'm going to add 3 cups of water to it. This is 1. Before I add the last cup of water, I'm just going to blend this first, because the more friction you have, the better the blender is going to work. So I'm going to add this now to my NutriBullet, which I'm going to use to blend it up. One quick tip though, guys. If you want to add a sweetener, you can add a little bit of sugar, or you can add some, you can add one of these. You can add a date to it. Of course, these have the seed removed, so yeah, you can add this as a sweetener, but I'm not going to add it to my almond milk today. I'm going to keep it unsweetened. All right, so I'm just going to give it a good blend, maybe about a minute, and then I'll add the rest of water. So immediately you can see that turned into milk, almond milk, and it's looking so creamy. Wow, it's looking so good. So I'm just going to add that last cup of water. You know what? I don't even know if another cup of water can hold. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to continue blending, strain it out, and then add the other cup of water after. Because I don't want to overload the bullet blender because it's very small. I think this is done now. What I love about the NutriBullet is that it's going to give you a very smooth consistency, so you're not going to get a lot of particles. Yes, you're going to get a lot of fiber, but you're going to get a lot of milk, which is what I want. And just imagine if this is 95% water and you're making your own, which with much less water, you're getting more milk, less water. It's richer, it's more nutritious, it's natural, and there are no preservatives. Guys, you can't beat that. Plus, it's way cheaper. Way cheaper, way cheaper. And if you were to use 95% water to make your own almond milk, just imagine just how much you can get from a whole bag of almonds. All right, so now I'm just going to get my strainer, which for some reason I can't find. I just use it. All right, here it is. All right, so I'm going to get my strainer. Guys, just look at that. So rich, so rich. I think I can add 2 more cups of water instead of 1. I'm going to add 2 more cups of water because the milk is very rich, guys. Very rich. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to get some more water, rinse this out so I can make the most of everything. So pour in some water. Let me ensure that I measure everything because I want to be able to give you guys good recipes, you know. All right, so I poured in a cup of water into the blender. I'm going to cover it up, give it a good shake, get out most of those particles, and then I'm going to pour this now into the strainer. All right. Now I'm going to use my spoon and just help that milk to come out because it's so thick, it's so rich, and this is so easy to make, guys. So easy to make. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. This is my favorite way to extract juice. You just blend, get a strainer, ensure that the strainer can fit over it, and then you just use a spoon and you just take your time, go through, press down until all the juice, or the milk in this case, has been extracted. Wow. It's such a pleasure when you can make your own stuff from scratch instead of buying from the store. I mean, the store is there for convenience, and of course I do buy almond milk and other things that I can make at home. But if you have the time, if you can find the ingredients, it's always best to just make it at home because you're sure of what you're eating, you're sure of what you're putting in your body, and there are no hidden chemicals. Because really and truly, who is regulating what's going into these products? By law, they are required to state all the ingredients that they use, but who is really regulating that to ensure that, yes, they did put this in it, or they did put that in it, or they didn't put this in it? Because at the end of the day, manufacturers have to do things to make money. They have to do things to make the product stretch, to make them last. Because if they did, probably it would cost them so much more to make it more natural. Maybe less people would be able to afford certain things, so they just find ways to make it I guess, as feasible as they can make it. And I guess that's where brands come in, because you have certain brands that will, you know, have less percentage of water, or they'll use less preservatives or a different kind of preservative that is safer. So it all comes down to choices, the choices of the manufacturers and the choices of the consumers. Anyways, with all of that said, I am done. Let me just get off the bottom of this. It's so thick. All right, so this is the almond meal. I'm so sorry if my camera is blurry, but yeah, this is the almond meal that's left over. I'm not going to throw it away. I think I'm going to use it to bake some cookies or probably make some porridge. Yeah, that should be nice. So I'm just going to get a container and put it in. Let me know if you like live videos, real-time videos. This is my first live stream officially on Cook Like Sasha. But yeah, let me know if you like these live videos, if you want to see more, or do you prefer videos that are pre-recorded and edited. Personally, for me, this is a little bit easier, but it takes a lot more setup, planning and thinking, because I have to have everything ready since I'm on camera. I don't want to be off camera for too long to keep you guys bored. All right, so this is my almond meal. I'm just going to put this in the fridge, and I think I'm going to use this to either make smoothies or porridge or probably some oatmeal cookies. No, not oatmeal. Almond meal cookies. Or I can even mix them in with oatmeal to make oatmeal cookies. Oatmeal and almond meal cookies. But yeah, this is the fiber from the almonds. I am going to rinse off my strainer and come back. All right, so I want to show you guys the consistency of the almond milk. It looks so good. Just look at that. It's so rich. So rich. Wow, I love it. All right, so I'm just going to strain it one more time so I can get it a little bit smoother. So I have this jug right here. Make sure that you guys can see what's going on. All right, so I'm just going to pour. If you have one of those fine fiber cloths, it would be so good, because that would allow you to get out even more of the fibers. So this time around, I'm not going to use a spoon. I'm just going to kind of shake it, because I don't want to press through these fine fiber. Like, these are so fine, so I don't want to use the spoon and press it in. All right, I think I'm good with that. All right, so next, before I move on, so I already have 3 cups of water. I'm going to add 1 more cup of water, because the milk is very rich. Let me taste it first. It looks very rich, but I'm going to taste it and see. Yeah, it's very rich. I can definitely add 1 more cup of water. So that's 4 cups of water to 1 cup of almonds. And to that, I'm going to add some vanilla flavoring. I'm just going to pour it out into the cap. This is about a teaspoon. Add that. And I'm going to give it a nice little mix. It smells so nice. All right. Okay, so now I'm just going to put it in this container here. I'm going to store it in this container. I'm going to get my strainer again and just strain it one last time. If you have a cheesecloth, this would be so good. It would get out even more of the fibers. All right, so that's 4 cups of almond milk. So rich, so creamy, natural, flavorful. Oh, with the vanilla. Yeah, tastes so good. So good. All right, let me get you guys up close so you can get a better look at it. This is what it's looking like. It's so rich. And I don't know, I probably should have looked this up before, but 4 cups of water, I don't know how much that equates to, but this is 32 fluid ounces or 1 quart. Yeah, anyways, it made me 4 cups and I am satisfied with that. I'm just going to put this in the fridge now to cool, and whenever I'm making my smoothies, I'll just pour from it. Yes, I am so happy with the results. So happy with the results, guys. I know I can have fresh natural almond milk for my smoothies. So rich, so creamy, natural, with no preservatives, and it can last in the fridge for about a week. Yeah, about a week. Anyways, guys, that's the video for today. Thank you so much for watching. Really hope you liked it, and I hope you try this out. Let me know if you did. Give me a thumbs up. Ensure that you share with a friend, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.